Hello there. Tonight I have got some more Blu-ray and DVDs to show you that I've been getting over the last few months. Most of them are actually DVDs, but some good ones amongst them. I haven't watched most of them yet. Actually, hang on a minute. I just need to adjust this light slightly. I think I'm getting blinded. A bit better, I think. Is it? Hang on a minute. Sorry about this. Right, that'll do, I think. Right, the first one I want to show you tonight is Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Now this is the 3D version, but it also has the 2D version in as well. I have actually watched this one, but I actually fell asleep a few times in the middle of it because I was really tired when I started watching it. But from what I saw of it, it was pretty good. I don't think it was as good as the original Jumanji with Robin Williams, but it was kind of interesting. But I can't give it a fair judgment on it because I haven't seen it properly. I've just seen bits and pieces as I kept falling asleep, like I say. But the picture quality was really good, and the 3D was pretty impressive. So I'll have to watch it again sometime, and give it a proper proper review or something, But it's like I say, it was it had some funny moments in it as well. But that's Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle on Blu-ray. This is the UK version in 3D. And I must point out that in America, this film and many others that come out in the UK in 3D are only released on 2D in America because they've pretty much phased 3D out in America. And they're probably going to do the same here, as I've mentioned before in some of my other videos. Which is unfortunate because a lot of the films are really good in 3D. Some of them are really impressive and quite immersive. And so it's just a pity, that's got to happen. And you can hardly get 3D TVs over here in the UK these days. So it's all like just going 4K. And they're forgetting about the 3D. Anyway, that's Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. And this next one is quite a favourite film of mine. I've got many favourite films, and this is one of them. This is Cat People, directed by Paul Schrader, I believe. And it stars Nastasia Kinski and Malcolm McDowell. And it's a very interesting film to watch. There's some, it was made a while ago, 1982 I think, or 83. And it's got a title track which is performed by the late great David Bowie. And the music score is actually by Giorgio Moroder, who's probably famous for doing Never Ending Story soundtrack and Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone. And countless other films like Midnight Express is another one he did. He does like lots of impressive electronic music, electronic scores. And the music's really good on this one. And the transfer on this could have been better. It's got a strange sort of look to it. A bit like it looks a bit synthetic looking, but it's still not too bad. I haven't watched it on the big screen yet in my cinema room. I've yet to do that yet. I'll probably watch it one of these nights on the big screen, and then I'll let you know what it was like, maybe. So and here's a shot of the back cover. There's a few. Hang on a minute. There's a few. There's a few special features on there. I forgot to put my glasses on. Damn it. So you might be able to see the special features on there if you come up close to the screen. Should be able to see some of the special features and read them on the back there if you want to see them. I'll just give you a couple of minutes to read it. Well, not exactly a couple of minutes, but maybe less than a minute. So that's Cat People, and it also comes with the DVD as well. It's got the DVD and the Blu-ray, and this is the UK version. I believe the American version's got a different cover. It's got different cover artwork on it, but this is still a nice cover. I think this is the original cover poster for the film, at least one of the main ones they used when it came out of the cinema. I'm not sure if it is the absolute original artwork, but it's still a nice cover nevertheless. So that's Cat People, and this is a remake, of course, of the original black and white movie, which I've seen a long time ago, but I can't remember too much about it because it's that long ago since I watched it. So that's Cat People. Next we have another film which I haven't watched yet, which is Tom Cruise in Jack Reacher Never Back Down. Obviously this is the sequel to Jack Reacher. And actually I've seen the first one, and there was a scene in the first movie where Tom Cruise was in a multi-story car park. Well, actually there was an earlier scene where a sniper was getting ready, he was getting ready to shoot some people from a high up in a multi-story car park with a gun, with a sights on it or something. And if you go back and watch that scene, you might notice that the level of the car park that he's on is level 6. And in the film, in the scene, there's these 6s every so often along the top of the pillars or on the ceiling. I forget exactly where they are, but the director or the cinema director of photography or whoever, somebody has lined these numbers up in one of the shots in this scene. Actually, it's in more than one scene, I think. So it reads 666. And I don't think this is just a coincidence. This is in the first film, not this one. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think they've deliberately done that because they're marking it as like the mark of the beast or something, because the guy is basically just recklessly just killing everyone, shooting them from this multi-story car park, shooting all these people down below across the river or wherever it is, just killing them, you know. And they've put the mark of the beast on it. You can make up your own, you can come to your own conclusions why they would do that in a Hollywood film, but it seems to be something very strange about that. I've noticed they do things like this in films. They put like symbolism and numerology things and various numbers in certain scenes in films and stuff. I don't know, have any of you any of you people that's watching this video, have you ever noticed things like that in films? Anything strange or symbolic that was kind of, you noticed and you thought, wonder what that's doing there, I wonder what that means. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I've yet to watch this one, and here's a shot of the back cover in case you want to look at the special features. It's got a few on there, I think. Like I say, I haven't got my glasses on, I forgot to put them on. But that's Jack Reacher Never Back Down, the sequel to the first movie, obviously. Next we have another sequel. I have seen this one, which is X, The Return of Xander Cage. Now I enjoyed this film. I meant to get the 3D version, but this one was on offer in Asda one day when I was in there for a $5, I think it was. So I decided to pick it up for now until I get the 3D version. I thought I would check it out and see what the film's like first for a $5. The film was pretty good. It was fast moving, lots of big action scenes, spectacular type action scenes, and lots of stunts and stuff. A bit like James Bond sort of stuff, you know. Similar. It was I'm not sure if this was as good as the first film, but it was really good anyway. It was it held your attention. It was quite exciting in places, and the picture quality was pristine. It was spot on. I couldn't really fault the picture quality on it. and it's in the aspect ratio of 2:40:1, I believe, which is pretty much similar to 2:35:1 CinemaScope ratio, which most films are shot in these days for some reason. Ever since they brought in digital cinema, in all the cinemas, when they switched all the projectors to digital, I noticed that they've ramped up shooting in 2:35:1 or 2:40:1 CinemaScope projection ratio. Practically all the films now are shot in that ratio for some reason. You hardly see any that are shot in like 1:85 or 1:78:1 ratio. Strange like, but that's what they've done. Because I mean, when you watch films at home on your TV, ideally the other aspect ratio is probably better because it fills your whole TV screen. The same aspect ratio of this video that you're watching with me on right now, that's the same ratio that fits your TV screen exactly. That ratio is better for your TV because you don't have the black borders at the top and bottom. So I presume they're only doing it mainly for the cinema projection because it's a bigger screen, you see, because it's wider and it fills the whole screen in the cinema. But it doesn't do the same to your actual television picture, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that was XXX, The Return of Xander Cage. Next we have another one which I haven't watched yet, starring Robert De Niro, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Tommy Lee Jones. And this one's called The Family, which is a sort of mafia type comedy. I believe it's a comedy. Might have some serious bits in it, but I think it's a comedy as well. So I'll get around to watching this one eventually. Haven't heard too much about this. I think some people obviously like it and some people don't. It's usually the case though, isn't it, with films? Some films, nearly everyone likes them. Other films, nearly everyone hates them. And then there's some films that, like, you know, some people hate them, some people like them, get mixed reviews and stuff, you know what I mean? Anyway, here's a shot of the back cover of this one. Not many special features on this one though. So that's The Family. And this is the next one is the last Blu-ray I'm going to show you for tonight. The rest after this are DVDs. So this one is a Western starring Woody Harrelson and Liam Hemsworth. And this one's called The Jewel. Not to be confused with Steven Spielberg's Jewel, of course, which was something entirely different. It was about a truck, a menacing truck, who was chasing a guy in his car across the desert, like out in the middle of nowhere type country, you know. But this one's a Western. I don't know what it's about because I haven't seen it yet. But I like to watch some good Westerns now and again. I like a lot of Clint Eastwood Westerns and Clint Eastwood films in general. And like I say, this one stars Woody Harrelson. He's in quite a lot of films lately, I've noticed. So yeah, so I'd like to know if any of you have seen any of these films that I'm showing, and this has got a nice picture on the disc as well. Normally I can't show the insides of the cases because I'm usually holding the camera handheld, but tonight I'm actually using the tripod for once. So anyway, that's The Jewel. Right, the next few I'm going to show you are sort of workout DVDs, exercise DVDs. But I didn't mainly buy them for the exercises. I bought them because some of them I bought for the music and stuff, and I like to watch the different stuff they do, the dancing and all that. But the first one isn't about, it doesn't have really music. In fact, I haven't watched this one because I think I made a bit of a mistake buying this one. And this one's called Tracy, what was it? Hold on a minute. Well, this is basically a DVD about featuring Gwyneth Paltrow's personal trainer. She's called Tracy Anderson. And this is the Tracy Anderson method. I thought it looked interesting from the cover, but I watched the trailer for it after I bought it on YouTube and it didn't look that interesting. She was like exercising in like a tracksuit and stuff. Nothing like the cover. You know, most people seeing the cover will go, oh, I wouldn't mind watching that. But she's wearing sweatpants, I think, anyway, judging from the trailer and stuff, in like a bloody baggy t-shirt or something. So it's false advertising, I think. I think she's cheating a few of our viewers there. You know, potential DVD buyers, tricking them into buying something that it isn't. You know what I mean? Anyway, here's a shot of the back cover. I can just get the sheen off it. And this camera's got quite a wide angle lens. I don't know if you've actually noticed this. It's a new camera I'm using. I'd like to know what you think of the camera. Does it look alright? Does the picture look alright and everything? If anyone can let us know. Because some of my other videos, as you probably have noticed if you've watched any of my other videos, some of them are not very good quality at all because I was having trouble with the last phone camera I was using. So basically now I'm trying to use a better camera for most of them. I might go back to the other camera for the odd video here and there because it's more convenient to use handheld and stuff. But anyway, that's the Tracy Anderson method. Next we have, I bought 2 copies of this because I lost my other one. And I think the other one was actually a pirate copy. I didn't know that when I bought it off eBay a while ago. I was sold a pirate copy. It still worked okay, but it wasn't the original. This one is the original. And it's called Pump It Up Beach Body Workout. This is a pretty good one, this one. It's actually filmed in Florida, outside on the beach. And it's got lots of Ministry of Sound dance music on it, as all the Pump It Up DVDs have. I've got a few of these Pump It Up DVDs and they're all pretty good, but the picture quality isn't good on these DVDs because they're not on dual layer discs. And if you don't know what a dual layer disc is, it's basically a DVD that's got 2 layers of information on the disc, and the laser, when it comes to the end of the first layer, it refocuses onto the second layer, which is underneath the first layer, and then it plays more video. I think it means you can have a higher bit rate on the video and the sound, so there's less chance of digital artifacts appearing within the image. So yeah, so these ones are only on a single layer disc, so there's like artifacts and all sorts galore. And they really should have used dual layer discs for these DVDs because there's lots of fast moving scenes with them dancing around and jumping about and everything, you know what I mean? So anyway, this is a good one. And the presenter, the girl that's leading the exercise, she does a pretty good job of it as well. So I highly recommend you get a hold of this one if you like watching exercise videos and stuff with dance music on them. So that's Pump It Up Beach Body Workout, and here's a shot of the back cover. And there's also there's about 3 or 4 music videos on here as well, thrown in for good measure. So the next one we have is another Pump It Up workout DVD, but I haven't watched this one, so I don't know what this one's like. But I watched the trailer on YouTube. Looked okay. And this one's called Pump It Up, Move It, Lose It. So I guess if you don't move it, you're going to lose it. Basically, that's what they're telling you. That's what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying, you know, what you've got to move before you lose it. What part of your body you've got to move, and that's mean all of your body, or just certain bits, I don't know. Something anyway, you've got to move something or you might lose it. So everybody get moving it in case you lose it. Right. Now here's a shot of the back cover. I'm not sure if this one's got some music videos on it or not. The older ones did. I don't know if the newer ones do. This is one of the newer ones. And here's a closer shot of the front cover. Got to hold them at an angle, otherwise I'll just get sheen across the, like that, see? Reflection of the light. So there you go. So that's Pump It Up, Move It, Lose It. And these Pump It Up DVDs are usually on between 60 minutes and 70 odd minutes, something like that. And the last workout video I've got to show you features a girl who was in some of the Pump It Up workout videos. She was the person that was leading the exercises, and she's called what's she called again? Christ, I forgot her name. Deanne Berry, that's it. And this one is Clubland Work It Out. And this one's also got a good cover on it. But she does actually dress like this in some of the videos, so it's not exactly false advertising on this one. So at least you're getting what you pay for on this one, shall we say. And I've seen this one, but I haven't watched this DVD. I watched it on YouTube first to see what it was like. I watched most of it on there, like, I'm not sure if I've seen all of it. I think I've seen most of it. It's pretty good, actually. And there's also a Keith Lemon DVD that I've got, that she appears on doing sort of a workout thing with Keith Lemon. It's called Keith Lemon's Fit. Don't know if you've seen that, but that was pretty good as well. So that's Clubland Work It Out, and here's a shot of the back cover. You can see some of the special features on there, hopefully. Right, so that's Clubland Work It Out. Now we're back onto the movies again now, well, for a while. This video is going on longer than I expected. Maybe I should hurry up a bit. Right, this next one is another film I haven't watched, which stars two of the actors from the American Pie films, actually. What's his name again? Anyway, I forgot his name offhand. But anyway, Brendan Mitchell, better known as Wet Movie 1 on here, actually did a few videos with this actor in this film. If you check out his channel, channel's called Wet Movie 1. He did some videos with the actor that's in this film from American Pie. And this one's called Shark Shock. Pretty sure this film must have a different title in America. I've got a feeling there it might have, because I haven't heard of it before. And I haven't seen it on American DVD, on Amazon to come up, or Blu-ray or anything. So it's probably got a different title in America. If anyone knows what the American title is, I would be interested to know. So that's Shark Shock. And the back cover on this is not very good at all, actually. It nearly put us off buying it, just seeing the pictures on the back here. Right, I'm going to go on to the next, because I'm taking too long. This next one is a romantic drama about a girl with an illness where she can't go outside, otherwise it might kill her. And this one's called Everything, Everything. And I've actually seen this one. It's a really good film. I was going to buy it on Blu-ray, but it's kind of expensive at the minute, and you only get it from America, I believe. I think it's only available from America. It might be available from somewhere else, I forget now. But it was quite expensive, and I got the DVD for a $5. So I thought, well, the DVD will do for the minute. Wait till the price comes down on the Blu-ray or something, you know. So that's Everything, Everything. Really good film if you like romantic dramas. And this next one is another favourite film of mine, which I wish they would release on Blu-ray, actually. This one is called Tamara. And I like this film so much, I had a custom-made t-shirt of it, but the picture's almost worn off now. But it's a really good horror movie about a girl who... It's a bit like Carrie, actually. she gets sort of killed, and she comes back from the dead somehow because she practices witchcraft type stuff, and she comes back from the dead to get revenge on everyone, sort of like RoboCop as well, that sort of thing. But it's got some really well done scenes in it. It's got a good atmosphere, good acting, and of course it has what's her face? Oh, my mind's gone blank tonight. Anyway, aye, Jenna Jewin with a D. She's married to a famous actor. What's his name again? Channing Tatum. That's it. She's married to Channing Tatum. Sorry, and she's called Jenna Jewin Tatum, I believe. And she's very good looking. She's very easy on the eye, and she's really well photographed in this film, and they've done her hair really well and her makeup and everything. She looks like drop dead gorgeous in this film, basically. So it's well worth watching if you like her and you like good horror movies. I highly recommend this one. I watched this on the big screen upstairs, and the picture quality is pretty good on this DVD, actually, for a DVD. The only thing is, I used to have the Region 1 version of this. This is a German import, and it hasn't got the audio commentary that's on the Region 1 version, so I'm a bit disappointed about that. I thought it would have had the same special features as the American version, but it hasn't. So that's a bit disappointing, but nevertheless, it's a really good film, and I'm not even sure this has got any scene access on it, to be honest. And another thing, I've noticed a lot of new Blu-rays now haven't got scene access on them. Scene selection, where you can select the scenes from a little picture on the screen. Does that bother any of you Blu-ray fans out there? That seem to be removing scene selections. Blu-rays are supposed to be interactive and stuff, and you can't even jump to your favourite scenes and stuff, you know what I mean? Does that bother you, or are you not too bothered about it? Bothers me, I must admit, because even most DVDs have got scene selections on them still. So that's Tamara, and that's a German import. Right, this next one you can get on Blu-ray from America, but yet again it's quite expensive, so I've decided to pick this up on DVD when I saw it in Asda for about, I think it was either £3 or £5, I can't remember actually. Well, this is Piranha 2, The Spawning, which was also known as Piranha 2, The Flying Killers, because the piranhas, I believe, fly in this film. They've got wings and stuff, and they fly about like birds. Only they've got teeth and they're tacky and stuff. But this stars Lance Henriksen. I saw this a long time ago, and it was also originally filmed in 3D, but there doesn't seem to be any 3D Blu-ray release version of it. So they seem to have forgot about that. So but as far as I remember, this was a pretty good film, and as usual, Lance Henriksen gives a first-rate performance as he usually does in films. So that's Piranha 2, The Spawning. Next one is a sort of similar type film. It's the final Lake Placid film. And this one's called Lake Placid, The Final Chapter. Sort of copied the title off Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter, I think. And there you can see on the front cover an alligator is sort of biting a girl in a bikini, which is a sort of computerized picture, I think, done on a computer by the looks of things. Certainly not a photograph, that's for sure. But I haven't seen this one yet, so I don't know what it's like. I've only seen the first and the second one. I think I've seen, possibly the third one. I'm not sure. Saw one of them on the TV, I know. This video is like on the screen here, it's going slightly jerky. I don't know if that's on the video, it probably is. Don't know why that's happening, because this is a new camera, you see. Anyway, everything I buy has faults, or I'm not quite happy with it in some way or another. Don't know where it is. Don't have much luck with cameras and stuff. electronic products lately. Anyway, that's Lake Placid, the final chapter. Next we have, well, I've got two here. I showed this one the other night, which is the Blu-ray of Gotcha, the Spanish import. But I've also just recently bought the DVD version to see what the transfer is like compared to the Blu-ray, because the Blu-ray transfer wasn't amazing. And so here's the DVD version. It does have a much better cover, I think. What do you think? Do you think it's got a better cover than the Blu-ray? It's the same picture, but it looks better with the Eiffel Tower in the background and the red writing and stuff on Gotcha. Looks better than the yellow, I think, anyway. For some reason I can't see Anthony Edwards' face properly on the screen on the DVD version, but I can see him better on the Blu-ray. It's a bit strange. The back cover on this one isn't quite as good as the back cover of the Blu-ray, though. Well, I don't think, anyway. I think the Blu-ray's got the better back cover. Let us know what you think, which cover you prefer. So that's Gotcha. And I picked this one up quite cheap on DVD because it's actually becoming quite rare now. So if you see it cheap and you want to get a hold of this film, I would snap it up as soon as you can, because before long people will be asking like 50 quid for it online or more. So it's worth getting now if you can find it cheap before the price jumps up in price. So that's Gotcha. Now the next three are all Playboy titles. So the first one I've got here is called Playboy's Fast Women. And I bought this one because it has quite a nice cover on it, with the models wearing sort of motor racing outfits, which are quite nice, quite eye-catching, you know, with the checkered flag pattern and stuff, and what have you. But I haven't watched this yet, or any of these Playboy ones, to be honest. But I believe they're all in full screen format for some reason, 4:3 ratio. And I don't think Playboy actually release DVDs anymore for some reason. You can only get like older titles that they released a while ago. And they've never released, to my knowledge, they've never released any of their titles on Blu-ray for some bizarre unknown reason. Don't know why that is. So that's Playboy's Fast Women, which I've still yet to watch. The next one's another Playboy one, which I didn't actually order. I actually ordered a different one.